I'm using an archival black ink pad that's permanent and waterproof. So when I add my acrylics on top, I don't have to worry about them blending in or the ink reactivating once I add the acrylics. This ink actually dries pretty fast, which I can appreciate since I've given myself a time restriction. I'm ready to dive into some color. Yes! I'm going to be using two different kinds of paints. One is fluid acrylics, which I know you have heard me obsess about these paints in my previous YouTube videos or on my Instagram posts. So that'll be the yellow and the magenta you see in the top left corner. The second kind of paint is called premium acrylic paints, which is this really pretty bubblegum pink color. Now the premium acrylics are creamy, buttery, and they are so thick. Oh man, y'all got my mouth watering just talking about these paints. This video up quite a bit, but I can crank out a simple spread like this within 15 minutes. I really enjoy creating in mini books like this because I don't have to worry about creating a masterpiece straight off the bat. It helps me loosen up before starting a larger piece, and I can be as messy as I want. It helps me to stop overthinking so I can just enjoy the process of creating something. I get a lot of questions from people who are concerned about adding their own handwriting into their artwork. Here's the thing, it doesn't have to be your handwriting. You could always use a stamp. There's plenty of them on the market. Or if you really wanted to use your own handwriting, but you hate how it looks, you could always exaggerate the letters, like the size of the letters and the shapes, and you can jazz them up with swirls and curly cues or those really cute chunky block letters. Now I really feel like this stamped image, the one that says True Free Spirit, needs to really pop up from the background just a little bit more. So I'm going to use my white pen to draw some highlights on some of the letters. Now one of the things to keep in mind when you use this particular white pen is that it is not waterproof. If I was to add acrylics on top of this pen, it would get all messy and the ink would smear. So one of the things I like to do is use a spray varnish to seal that in, or you can just leave it as is. But if you're going to be handling your book a lot, I would recommend a spray varnish just to protect everything. If you don't have any spray varnish, or if it's too bothersome for you to use, you can use matte medium with a little bit of water and put that in a spray bottle. Shake it up real good and then just lightly mist the surface of your art. Now this Uniball pen is one of my absolute favorites. It's one of my must-haves, and I love it because it's so opaque. The bad thing about this pen is that they always run out so fast. I don't know if it's just me, if I write too much, if I draw too much with it, but every time I get it, it just doesn't seem like it's enough ink in this pen. I don't know. Do you ever have this problem? Oops, and here's another problem that I always have, but this time is with my paintbrushes. I could not find my fine liner paintbrush. So the next best thing is flip it over on its opposite end and just use the handle part to create the yellow dots. I'm all about using what I already have. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoy watching me create, and like I said before, set a timer for 15 minutes. Give yourself permission to create something just for you and just for the joy of it. And please don't be so hard on yourself. Just have fun with the process. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.